Right guys, welcome back. Episode 3 of the United Way. We haven't played that many games. As I said, we wanted to come back for the massive game against Liverpool today. Since we've left it, we finished the Champions League with a 3-0 away win at Salzburg. A very mixed team. I think we pretty much played a second team. People like Lindelof, Jones, Valencia, all players that are leaving probably in the summer. People like Gribben got a run out, Pereira, Belotti, McTominay, all got runs out. We've also had the draw for the next round. We've drawn Shakhtar, which is not a bad draw, I don't think, with the second leg being at home. We followed it up with a 5-0 win against Watford. Absolutely blew them away. Changing formation. This, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, because I do like to put the goal scorers in and get rid of a few little bits on this. I'm pretty sure the formation tab is new. If it is, I think it's a great addition to the game. I'm 99% sure it is new, especially with me, because I like to change the shape a lot, and it's good to see because recently I've gone to a 4-2-4 and wanted to see how that has done, and it'll be a great way of looking back throughout the season, seeing how maybe changing formation have affected performance and results over a period of time. As you can see, we've played 4-4-1-1 once, and that's really annoying because that's the game. There was a little bug in the game, which was not allowing me to play against Tottenham Hotspur for some reason. So I holidayed past that game. We drew, which weren't too bad, but I've just noticed that we played a 4-4-1-1, which is really annoying. We then, really disappointingly, had an absolute shocker. We played a really strong team. I think I pretty much picked the strongest team I could have done, and we were game, set and match by sort of like half time, really. 61 minutes in, they'd gone 3 up. We did pull one back, but never really looked like mounting any sort of comeback. Really disappointing. Carabao Cup quarter-final. There was a lot of teams in it that were around West Ham's quality. I think maybe Liverpool might have been in it, but all the Man Cities, the Arsenals, the Chelseas were out, so that could have been a competition we could have gone on and won. We then followed up with a 1-1 draw against Chelsea. Decent enough performance. We then followed up with a 1-0 win against Leicester. Another performance where he's making me debate what to play today. Do I go with a 4-2-3-1 or do I go with a 4-2-4? We don't need to win. We must not lose. We're halfway through the season now, and we're 7 points off the top. So obviously a defeat today is going to give us 10 points to catch up on, and that will be very hard. Liverpool have won 11 games in a row. They're absolutely flying. As you can see, average ratings, look at that, all Liverpool. So I'm undecided. I'm just edging towards this, potentially with the poacher and a pressing forward. The main issue is I'm not really happy with this combination here. There's no one in here that's taking the game by the scruff of the neck. So I'm thinking I'm going to go for that. I think. Yes, sod it. So today's team looks like De Gea, Dalot, Manolas, Smalling, Shaw, Fred, Pogba, Lingard, Martial, Belotti and Lukaku. They linked really well in the Watford game. Really well. There has been just a little bit, I've been reading up a lot of, not a lot of people, a few people have been talking about the role of the striker, in particular Dr. Benji been talking about it. He struggled to get his striker going. A lot of people have said poacher, so I think if I do go back to the 4-2-3-1, I will keep the striker on poacher. But away we go. Massive game today in terms of our title hopes. Champions League I don't think we need to worry about, but we want to be mounting a title challenge, and we definitely don't want to see Liverpool winning it. Right, Dalot's lost out. Shaw's won it. We're in. We could be in here. Martial, he's going alone. Oh, should have been a goal. Decent save by Alisson, but should have been a goal. De Gea kicks it out to Dalot again. It's always our out ball. I'm loving that. Dalot has made a fantastic start in a Man United shirt. Lingard to Lukaku. Where's he going? Smalling's going to sweep it out to Luke Shaw. Martial. Luke Shaw. Deep crossing. We're going to get the seconds. We are. Fred's underneath it. That's poor. It looks like we're going to get counted here. We are. Mane. Oh, Luke Shaw's missed the tackle. That always spells trouble. Salah's in, and Salah makes it 1-0. Soon as you see your player go to ground, doesn't matter if there's 5 defenders behind the ball, you always seem to concede. And that's what we've done. After a bright start, it looked like it was going to be our attack, and we've been punished. Oh, they're going to hit us on the break again here. Mo Salah's picked it up really deep, and they're in. It's 4 against 3. Can we get men back? We've recycled it pretty well, Liverpool, to be fair. We're going to have to be really careful on the counter. To be fair, there's not a great deal we can do in terms of how we play without dropping things back. The hair's gone long. It's going to come back. Luke Shaw's going to pick up the ball. Can we just nick a chance? Can we get Belotti and Pogba involved? Lukaku. Barely seen him in this first half. I think we might change it. We might change it and go back to the 4-2-3-1. We need to stay in the game if we can. They've played it round us nicely. We could be in trouble here. Yep, near post run. Always happens. Firmino's 22nd goal of the season. That's the difference between them and us. We do not want to see the highlight again. Come on, we need to stay in this game. Martial's got it, but he's lost out again. We've been battered this first half. It looks like a Mourinho performance at the moment with the team not up for it. Belotti's on it. Come on, can we get a goal? I'd rather just them not show me those highlights. Mane's in. Oh, and it's 3-0. Jesus Christ, we have fallen apart. It looks like when it comes to these big games, we're going to have to be a little bit pragmatic away from home. We're going to have to do the Jose Mourinho style, I think. Slight parking of the bus. It's been a shambles. Absolute shambles. We can't even pass the bloody ball. Salah's in again. To Mane, they're absolutely running riot. Liverpool, they're in. It's 4-0. Salah has picked up a first half hat-trick. He's only his 10th of the season. Pogba's pass, you're right, was not good enough. Oh dear. Oh dear. Was that 3 goals in? Oh, brilliant. And I've just said I'm happy with their performance. Christ. What to do? Let's get Belotti off. See if Pogba can redeem himself in the shadow striker role. Let's go with Matic in there alongside Fred. I didn't feel confident about this game, I'm going to be honest. But at the same time, we've been smashed. Salah's about dead, 64%. But his job is done. Going to have to do something ourselves, get some of these players off. Look at this, 6-2, 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. Matic on because he was on at half time. Martial's had a stinker. Let's get Chong on. And let's go Rashford. We might have to have a little dabble with Rashford. Sanchez did play really well in pre-season as a pressing forward. So there's something we could go along and try, possibly. But the pressing forwards, not an out-and-out goal scorer, but I have known to have a defensive forward score loads and loads of goals. The game has drifted away. This is quite depressing. I nearly said at the start of the game as well, I am getting to grips with the game and the general play and just how it looks and how it feels. I am feeling a lot more comfortable than I did the first couple of days. We're now on this is Wednesday night. So we've had sort of like 5 days, 6 days of playing it. I do feel comfortable around it. You wouldn't say there's a lot in that. There's not a lot in that. But we've shown nothing. Absolutely nothing. Luke Shaw's about dead. He's on an endurance fitness regime because he can't. He's another one like Matic, can't complete 90 minutes properly without being half dead. Pogba, just general. Game's quite realistic this year in terms of Pogba. He's either a genius 1 minute and absolutely awful the next. Right, guys, that is it. Oh dear. 3 episodes, 2 defeats in the live comms. Oh dear. So guys, that win has really kicked us into, we've got to be just slightly careful. The only bonus is probably Huddersfield are not going to last the pace, and we are still, we're a good 9. But to be fair, if they win, they're only going to be 6 behind us. So we just have to be careful that the wheels don't fall off. Jesus Christ, look at Liverpool's goal difference after 20 games, plus 50. What is there? 67 goals they've already scored. Bloody hell. It'd be interesting to know, guys, in the comments below for today, just tell me how how your Premier League is looking at the moment. Last year's game, it was always Manchester United seemed to be, I suppose, overpowered for the quality. Now, obviously, Liverpool are going to be good on this anyway because of the Gegenpress has been introduced, so their style of play fits what kind of players they have, and also they've got class players. Their team is miles better than Man United's at the moment, which hurts as a Man United fan. What we're going to do is, I've had a little look in the transfers. There's a few players that are actually transfer listed. Icardi, Immobile, which we won't go for. Fekir, Allen, Eric Dyer. He was one that picked up straight away, but they want something stupid. 94 million, so I'm not paying 94 million for him. Not at the moment anyway. But potentially an option for us for next season. But he's not great, is he? He's not outstanding, not for 94 million. So we might just see how that develops over the... Benjamin Mendy. Why is he transfer listed? That's a strange one. He's not bloody played. We have got Luke Shaw, who's doing quite well, but I love Benjamin Mendy for City at the moment. There's Berardi. Once again, nothing spectacular. I've got to be careful that the players that I bring in for Man United, we have got a big squad already, so the players must be of starting 11 quality. Anything else is absolutely pointless. Absolutely pointless. What we're going to do is we're going to come back at the City game. So we're going to go through January and February, and then the start of March. Hopefully, we maybe still have a sniff of the title. We've got a lot of catching up to do. We'll have the Champions League first match of the knockout round to get involved with as well. And then we'll see. We might even do a double header. City, Shakhtar. So that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. It has been a tough episode today. Let me know about the striker situation again. I've had a couple of people chatting on Twitter and stuff about it. Also, let me know how your Premier League table is looking. Are Liverpool that good in yours? Also, I'm starting a blog. Links in the description below. Just a little bit, nothing too serious because I'm sticking with the YouTube, but I want to give it a little go. Just write my thoughts down really of how I've got into Football Manager and especially how I started on Championship Manager, and then just how the backstory to Roberto Baggio ahead of the Baggio journeyman save. So check that out. I think the first blog should be up by the time you look at this video. If not, it'll hit on Sunday morning. Thanks, guys. We'll see you Tuesday back for the City derby. See you later.